just how y'all been? Y'all been like reading any comics or anything like that? I realize that's the question of the day, for this episode. Um, but how y'all been? That's the question of the day because this is like the first video in a while where again.
Hello. So what you just heard is actual, unedited, unfiltered audio from the Maybesta's wireless microphones. I want to give a very quick and swift fuck you to everyone who told me to use these microphones, and I hope you never review any products again, and I really hope you take a step back and really think about your honesty when it comes to tech review. But anyway, in all seriousness, what you just heard was my first test of using the Maybesta wireless microphones. And yeah, the entire video sounded like that, and it was so fucking bad that I'm coming back in here and I am going to do post commentary because I really want to talk to you guys a bit. I'm actually recording this at 11:33 Thursday night. I just got done with the Game Awards. I'll probably talk about that a little bit because we do have 18 minutes. But first thing I want to say is, if this is your first video of mine, please go watch something else to kind of feel it out, see if you like my style, like my content. This video is not going to be a representation of how my content actually is. So if this is your first video of mine, please go watch something else, literally anything on my channel. I just finished a new Super Mario Bros. Wii playthrough with my good friend Eli, so definitely go check that out. It was a lot of fun, a lot of fun. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I did say in my community post, never say never. So yeah, regular uploads are back. Regular uploads are going to be returning, and I am going to be trying to upload as much and as frequently as I can. This video is going to be going up very, very late at night, but be on the lookout for Friday, the next episode of Donkey Kong Country 2, and be on the lookout on Saturday for Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. So, a couple things is, like I just said, regular uploads are back, and biggest things is, number one, the LEGO Batman playthrough. I'm kind of putting that playthrough on ice for a little bit, not because I'm not enjoying it, or not because y'all weren't clicking with it. They were doing quite well, and I was very much enjoying it. LEGO Batman's one of my favorite games of all time. I love that game to death. But I'm actually putting on ice just in case me and Eli get around to playing it for a co-op playthrough. I'm in no way saying that's a guarantee. I'm in no way saying that's going to happen. But LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga is very likely, at least that's most likely going to be a playthrough we do in the future. But I'm going to keep the original trio of LEGO games as kind of co-op, potential co-op playthroughs. Again, not going to say it's a guarantee, but yeah. So, that's another thing. Also, the Minecraft Story Mode playthrough, not happening. It was a pain in the fucking ass to record. I was low-key really fucking bored when recording it. And number three, it just didn't seem to really click. I don't think that really fits my commentary style, and the video just did not turn out very great. So the Minecraft Story Mode playthrough is canceled. We're not going to be doing that anymore. But yeah, another few announcements. Even though the Maybestas did not work out, like, at all, I am actually still going to be getting a new mic. On Saturday, I am going to be getting a FIFA, something along those lines, AM8 microphone. And this one I actually have a lot more high hopes for. There was a lot more reviews for it. There was a lot more positivity around it. So, yeah, on Sunday, I will be releasing a video. It's going to be a one-off It's going to be a full playthrough of a fan game, of a Sonic fan game. I'm not going to reveal what it is just yet, but we're going to be playing the entire game, and that's going to be kind of the test of the mic. Me and Eli are also doing another recording session on Sunday. Not really sure how the microphone is going to fare for co-op. But if it doesn't work, we'll just get a second one of those mics, and me and Eli will have our own microphones to talk into, and then the audio will be crisp that way. Also, Sunday, on top of the one-off, the one-off will probably come out at 12 and at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be the first episode of Super Smash Bros. Brawl Subspace Emissary Co-op with my good friend Eli over at Poor Playing. Very excited for the playthrough. I will let you guys know the game audio is a little loud, but I still think the playthrough turned out really, really well. Also, Eli's Edge of Time playthrough, which I am also in. That playthrough should be wrapping up within the next few days, and after that, we will be getting into Eli's next playthrough, which we are extremely excited for. We cannot wait for you guys to see what we have cooking for that. So much fun. We had an absolute blast filming the first 4 episodes, and we're going to film way more. It's going to be a really long playthrough, and it's all around so much fun. I cannot wait. And also with the new microphones that we will hopefully have for Sunday's recording session. If not, we'll have them by next recording session. All around, very, very exciting things happening on both mine and Eli's channel. But yeah, those are really the big announcements. Sorry I'm not really commentating on the gameplay. I sped it up. Really wasn't too exciting. I really just want to have the gameplay here just to show that we did it. We did all the stars in Sea Slide Galaxy, kind of middle of the road galaxy, nothing really too special or dramatic. But we're coming up relatively close. We are well over the halfway point of this game. After we beat Mario Galaxy 1, I'm probably going to do probably like a side game in between Galaxies 1 and 2. Just kind of shake it up a little bit, but who knows? I may just jump straight into Galaxy 2. That's probably what I'll do. But as for future playthroughs that I talked about before I went on my hiatus, all of those are still planned. After Donkey Kong Country 2, we will be playing Sonic After the Sequel, and after Sonic After the Sequel, we will be doing another game. I think I've settled on it. We're not going to do Donkey Kong Country 3 just yet because DKC 3 is kind of more middle of the road, so I'm not really as much in a rush to play that one as I was 1 and 2. So probably going to play something else. Again, I have a game in mind. I think it's going to be really fun. I've been wanting to play through it for a while. And then after Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, we will, of course, be playing Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for the PlayStation 1. I settled on the PS1 version because it's really similar to Sorcerer's Stone on PS1. It's literally like the exact same game. So I think that'll be really fun. You guys absolutely ate up Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone on PlayStation 1. It is still, to this day, by a long shot, the most popular series on the channel. And I actually also have a pretty exciting announcement for that series as well. Sometime over probably either Tuesday or Wednesday, I plan to release a supercut of the entirety of the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone playthrough. You may have noticed over on Eli's channel, he did a Ultimate Spider-Man supercut, and I would like to also do the same for Harry Potter. Again, by far my most popular series, and I think it'd be really fun. I tried to do one for 3D World, but the video was over 10.5 hours long, and after 2 hours it got to 10%. So what I may do, if the supercut works out, I may I may split up into 2 supercuts, do episodes 1 through 6 in one supercut, and then 7 through 11 on the second supercut. But again, that's not set in stone. The supercut's not a guaranteed thing. If they're not up by like Wednesday, it just didn't work out, whether the files were too big or something came up. Because I do really want to focus on getting a lot more content out. Getting my main series up and running again. I really want to get DKC 2 done. I want to get Star Wars done so we can get back on Harry Potter, because I know you guys are dying for Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I'm very excited to dive back into Harry Potter. I've started reading the books, actually listening to them. Audible has been putting out these full cast versions of the Harry Potter books. I'm about a quarter of the way through Sorcerer's Stone now. I'm probably going to listen to some more while I edit. Awesome. I mean, fucking Hugh Laurie, House himself, plays Dumbledore, which is really, really cool. He does a great job from what I've heard so far. I am really excited to hear his performance in Half-Blood Prince. I think it's going to be so cool. Yeah, what else did I really need to talk about? There's really not much else specifically that I want to talk about. I have a lot that I want to say on the Game Awards, but I'm probably going to save most of that conversation for the Donkey Kong episode, just to have something to talk about. But, you know, basically in a nutshell, the toxicity has really saddened me. Obviously, Expedition 33 won a fuck ton of awards. It won 9 out of like the 13 or 14 that it was nominated for. And it seems a lot of people aren't very happy about that. And my message is, Expedition 33 was my game of the year. It was by far the most impactful, most fun. It was the best game that I played this year. I absolutely loved Expedition 33. I was so happy that it won all the awards that it got. Just because your game didn't win, whether you wanted Hades or Silk Song or Bonanza or anything, those are all great ass games, by the way. Like, I fucking loved Bonanza. I have a ton of respect for Hades and Silk Song. Death Stranding 2, I'm sure, is a fucking phenomenal game. I personally really like Death Stranding 1. Haven't played 2 yet. And I absolutely adore Donkey Kong Bonanza. Like, it's a very, very close second behind Expedition. Just because your game didn't win Game of the Year doesn't mean your game should mean any less to you than it already does. Expedition 33 is a phenomenal ass game, but guess what? Donkey Kong Bonanza is also a phenomenal ass game. Hades 2 is also a phenomenal ass game. Hollow Knight Silk Song is a phenomenal ass game. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a phenomenal game. Death Stranding 2 On the Beach is a phenomenal game. Ghost of Yotei is a phenomenal game. Dispatch is a phenomenal game. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is a phenomenal game. That was a Game of the Year contender for me last year. These are all phenomenal games. You should not dread when a game wins Game of the Year, especially a game that is as great as Expedition. Whether you disagree with it or whether you agree with it or not, having resentment to the community, which I will agree, look, Expedition 33 fans can be very annoying, I get that, but having disdain for the developers and the community that Expedition has accumulated by simply being a really, really good game is not okay. It's toxic as shit, and it's really aggravating because now Expedition has this aura surrounding it, and it is partially because of the community. I'm not going to sit here and act like, you know, the community doesn't contribute to the stigma of it. But and also people complain that, like, oh well, it's just aggravating when one game sweeps every category. It really seems like that happens just about every fucking year. 2020, when The Last of Us Part 2 took every single award that it got nominated for? Question mark. Last of Us 2 fucking won an award this year. Fucking Season 2 won Best Adaptation. Like, oh, whoop-de-fucking-do. When Elden Ring and God of War Ragnarok both swept their fucking categories in 2023. When Astro Bot swept in 2024. This shit happens pretty much every year, y'all. Like, this is not a new thing. This is not exclusive to Expedition 33. This is something that has always happened. But, again, that's kind of just my piece on it. I am so glad that Expedition won. It was my game of the year. I adored that game to absolute bits. The community can be really rough sometimes, but guess what? The community of every fucking game can be rough. So that's kind of my piece on it. That's kind of what I feel. But anyway, yeah, that's really like the crux of what I really want to say. I'm sure I'll have more to say. There's a lot I want to talk about. There was some really cool game announcements that happened at the Game Awards. Larian's next game got revealed. We're getting a new Divinity. That's awesome. Mega Man is finally coming back. That's awesome. We're getting a Total War Space Marine game, which looks fucking awesome. Nagoshi is making a new fucking Yakuza-centric game that looks so damn cool. Like, there's a lot to look forward to in the gaming industry, and it's so disheartening to see the toxicity that exists. It is really upsetting. Yeah, stay off of Twitter. Twitter is a fucking hellscape. But yeah, that's really what I want to say about the Game Awards. But please be civil. Please be kind to one another, y'all. We all have something very much in common. We all love video games. It is the cornerstone of so many of our lives. We should be celebrating when good-ass games win. Whether it's the game that you wanted or not, we should be celebrating when good-ass games get recognized. That's my PSA. Be kind to one another, please. Because toxicity is nothing. It's really shitty. And it does nothing but divide us. We're gamers, y'all. We're gamers at our core. That's what we should be. We're all on the same team. We're all gamers. We love video games. That's what it should be about. It shouldn't be, I love this game or I hate this game. I hate you, I love you. We should just love video games. And we should all be joined together with our joint love of video games. That's my TED Talk. But yeah, we're coming up on the end of the video here. Again, sorry I didn't really commentate on the actual game because, again, it was kind of just a middle, like a dull episode anyway. So I decided to come in here, spice it up. That way, and this is actually a really great opportunity to kind of do like a little channel update. Basically, the core of it is, y'all, regular uploads are back. The schedule at the moment is, I guess technically today, but Friday, December 12th, probably around 4 p.m., y'all are going to be getting the next episode of Donkey Kong Country 2. Saturday, probably 12, y'all are going to be getting the next episode of Star Wars Episode 3. Sunday, y'all are going to be getting a one-off full playthrough of a Sonic fan game to test out the new microphone. And yeah, also Episode 1 of Subspace Emissary co-op with Eli. So very exciting stuff. New microphone, new technology, new motivated me that just wants to get in here, have a good ass time with y'all, make some awesome ass memories. So with all that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this really weird episode of Super Mario Galaxy. If you enjoyed, please be sure to check out my other ongoing playthroughs like Donkey Kong Country 2, Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, and my co-op New Super Mario Bros. Wii playthrough that just wrapped up. Also, please be sure to be on the lookout for my Subspace Emissary playthrough, which will be starting on Sunday. And also, I really hope you guys get to stick around for when I get my new microphone. I'm so pumped, so excited about that. Cannot wait to hear how the quality sounds. Potato Mike, no more. So with all that being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Take it easy, everyone.